Hey guys, Taylor here again. Back to do another video about the Golf R. So after owning this car for about 6 months, put about 3,000 miles on it, I've kind of accumulated a list of the things that I'm not too fond of, a few things that kind of annoy me about the car. So I thought I'd just make a video about those and talk about why they annoy me and why VW didn't fix those. So in my opinion, the most annoying thing about this car is the piano black trim that's all over the dashboard. Don't get me wrong, it looks great and I do really like it, but it's a pain to maintain. Any speck of dust that gets on there, any streak from your fingers, it all shows so fast, and it's just super hard to maintain and keep clean. When it is clean, it looks great. I love it. I wouldn't run anything else in terms of looks, but in terms of practicality and maintenance, it's kind of a pain, and the trim in the GTI is definitely a lot easier to keep clean. Another thing I found annoying in this car is the speedometer. It's stupid. I don't understand. It goes up to 200 miles per hour, which is a little bit excessive in my opinion. The top speed of this car is it's limited to 155, and even delimited it'll do 168, 170, something like that. So 200 seems a bit excessive, and because of this excessive speedometer, you really can't tell your speed. All you know is you're going between 40 and 50 or 50 and 60. So it's kind of a pain to actually look at, and because of that I have to have the digital readout in my middle screen at all times, which takes space away when I could be using that middle screen for something else, like the radio or something. So that's something I found that's pretty annoying. That's probably the most annoying thing I've found about this car. Another thing that bugs me about this car is the tail lights. Why do those bug me? There's nothing wrong with them. They look fine, they look okay. But the European version, they get the nice LED smoke taillights that look much better and much nicer. These ones are not LED, they're halogens or whatever they are, but they're not LED, which is pretty dumb in my opinion. I mean, it's this $40,000 car, the European one has them, give them to us. It's not that and I know why they didn't do it. It's because the European version, the blinker is a certain height and it doesn't meet the requirements in the US, which, okay, I understand that, but why would you not design a blinker why would you not design a taillight that's going to be legal in all the countries you sell this car in? So that really does drive me crazy now, because if I want to put in the European taillights myself, they're going to cost me $500 in terms of taillights, and then I got to wire them up and go through all that hassle. So I'll probably do it at some point in the future, but it's just a pain and kind of annoying that Volkswagen didn't do it themselves. The next thing that annoys me about this car is that there's no sunroof. Okay? And that is dumb in my opinion. The European model gets a panoramic sunroof, which is really nice. It looks good because the roof is black, and you get a nice big sunroof that you can open and whatever. And in America, you can't. Why? I don't know. Again, it's something that VW should have included. It's dumb in my opinion. I'm not a huge sunroof person, but I think it looks better, and it'd just be nice to have. So that's one thing that I think is really dumb. Volkswagen not bringing things over into the US that they do in Europe. Another dumb thing that Volkswagen did was for the American models, they bolted shut the center console. Now why did they do that? Again, I don't know. There's some regulation, I don't know exactly why it is, but Volkswagen had to bolt it shut. And so when you get it, you can't open the center console, you just have an armrest. You can't raise it, you can't lower it, you can't put anything inside of it. So in order to open it, you have to remove the vents in the back and take out the bolt that's holding it shut. And once you do open it, you can open and close it, but you can't open and close it all the way. It permanently stays at an incline, so it's always open a little bit, and it does raise your elbow up. If you don't like that, it can be annoying. For me, that's where I prefer it anyway, so I like it. And you can still extend and retract it, make it longer, which is nice. The fact that they just put a bolt in it and ruin its usability from the factory is kind of stupid in my opinion. And yeah, you can open it yourself, but you lose functionality in terms of being able to set it at different heights like you would in a European model to your own comfort, which again, it's dumb. Another thing, Volkswagen. This is a $40,000 car and the passenger seat is not electric. That's pretty ridiculous. I mean, the tilting function of the seat is electric, but the sliding function is manual. And to me, that's really cheap and pretty dumb for a $40,000 car. It really should be electric. The driver's seat's electric, so why can't the passenger seat be electric? I don't know. That's another dumb thing that Volkswagen skipped out on. And my final gripe about this car is the fact that when you put it in reverse and the backup camera's on, it shows you your lines where your car is gonna go. The lines don't swivel with the steering wheel. Now, in most other cars that I've been in with backup cameras, they always swivel and show you where the path is gonna be whenever you turn the wheel. To me, it should just do that. That's no extra cost to Volkswagen. Why doesn't it have that software? I don't know. Not a big deal, but another thing that just, a little thing that just annoys me. Alright guys, I hope I didn't make the Golf R sound like a terrible car or anything. Just remember that everything I said is very, very small things that don't really bug me that much, but if I had to pick out the worst things about this car that I think are annoying, those were the things that are it. I love this car, don't get me wrong, but those are just the list of the little things that do bug me. So hope you enjoyed, hope it helps you make an informed decision about, you know, if you're looking into a car or whatnot. More videos to come soon on this car, so subscribe and I'll see you on the next one.